What is up, YouTube? ODST General back again, and today, guys, we have the first proper episode of Emergency Call 112 number 2. So we are starting the morning off here in Mulheim, Germany at our shift. We are currently playing as the chief for the station here, and I feel like we're missing somebody, but we got this morning briefing we gotta go to, so let's go ahead and get that started. So yeah, you guys are gonna see this. The game is in German, audio wise. When it comes to characters speaking, stuff like that, there is English subtitles. They're not the greatest, but they'll get you by. Like, it's good enough that you'll understand what they're talking about. There could be some corrections and stuff like that. So yeah, like take over the vehicles, for instance, is kind of a weird way of basically saying do truck check. You know, they just, I think they meant to say like look over the vehicles, or inspect the vehicles or something. But yeah, not a big deal. Pretty small as far as things for this go, but we'll see. So yeah, anyways, one of the big differences on the first game is it seems like every day is a different shift. So you don't ever continue a game, you know, or like play where you left off basically when you leave. You can continue a game, but it seems like, yeah, if you go for an extended period, it might just be because the game keeps updating. I'm not really sure. But anyways, in the morning, after you do your little speech with everybody and talk to everybody, quick briefing, everybody goes and grabs all the apparatus, or the majority of the apparatus, and they do inspections. So this is our vehicle. This is the battalion command vehicle, essentially. He's doing some inspections of it. He's going to go ahead and just look around the vehicle, make sure it's, you know, good enough, you know, it's mostly clean, and it's running and all that stuff. We're going to help him in just a minute here. He's going to open up the door and make sure everything on the inside looks okay. There's no missing equipment or anything, which it's pretty basic inside of there, so yeah, pretty simplistic. So he's going to go ahead and get into the vehicle. And you can see everybody else is running over and doing checks for themselves too. So we're doing light check, the lights are working, and it's going to have us go around the side of the vehicle here. Those lights are all working. Now I don't know what happens if a light does not work. I'm unclear on that. Those are all working. So far I've done this a few times, and I haven't encountered any lights that don't that don't seem to be operational. So I'm not exactly sure like what would happen if you say the lights aren't working, or if there could be potentially other issues with the vehicles that like put them out of service. That would be actually kind of a cool thing, is to have vehicles potentially going out of service. So we're all set to go. Our vehicle's pretty basic. Everybody else is still checking over their apparatus. They're opening up compartments and stuff, as you guys can see, making sure there's equipment in all there, so you can see they're checking their lights, they're checking their pumps. You know, the equipment vehicle over here is checking everything, making sure that all their equipment's looking good and everything. So it's actually really awesome. I do like this, and I mean, it's just one of the things, like I said, this original game, the Notruf 112, was very detailed. I could see this getting a little bit old, though, like going through this every single time you play, because sometimes you just want to like jump into the action. At least me personally, when I play these firefighting games, like I usually don't play them for super long stretches at a time, despite them being such a big thing on my channel. So I don't know. An option to either skip this or something would be kind of nice. I have my window open because it was so nice today, and of course people are outside, you know, assuming using like a weed whacker or something. I'm not sure. That makes sense though. It's like we've had some nice weather here already, but this is definitely like probably the nicest it's been so far. And it's weekend, so that makes sense that people are outside working and doing stuff in their lawns. So yeah, everybody's just kind of getting wrapped up and stuff here. I do wish I could assist with a truck check on like these other trucks, just to kind of help speed up the process, because it's like, yeah, we're all done with our battalion vehicle. I mean, I guess I could switch over, and I could press like tab and switch to the other trucks and just take on the role of one of the guys, so that might be something we should do. But for the sake of this video, we're just going to kind of like watch everybody, just watch the AI doing its things and everything. So, and you can see them all talking and stuff, all little text and stuff will pop up over their heads so you can see what they're all saying. Then they're going to be hopping into the ladder there, and he's going to be checking that out. Probably not a great place to stand right in front of that ladder as it comes up. That's what happens. You become part of the ladder. So, most of the other trucks are, or most of the other apparatus, not just the trucks and the engines and stuff, but the most of the other apparatus are all set to go. The truck company here is raising up its ladder, and they're going to spin it around and everything. So this one's always the one that takes the longest. I don't know if we can get any calls or anything dispatched while we're waiting on this. I don't think we can, and unfortunately there isn't really much to do while we wait. That would be one nice thing, is like it might not be so bad as if there was like station duties. You kind of saw the addition of station duties and Into the Flames, where they added the ability to like take out garbage and stuff. You know, and it's busy work, and it's not necessarily a fun gameplay feature. But I feel like there could be a room for a fun gameplay feature that make it something that you don't necessarily have to do, but you can do. You know, that would be pretty awesome. Just something to keep busy around the station while you're waiting for calls to come in, since you can't force calls at least as far as I figured out, you can't force calls. Nice. Looks like it might be a bigger call. Looks like the medics were running and stuff too. Yeah, the map mode doesn't really work, doesn't show us where we're going or anything. I don't know what the call is. If I push tab, it looked like the medics were mobilizing too, but they actually, looking at this, we're the only ones en route to the scene. So this might be the same call we were on previously prior to everything going foobar and the thing crashing here. So we'll see what happens here with it. We'll wait until we get to the scene, I guess, before we make any judgments. Looks like we had a car accident, so let's go ahead and go into tactical overview. We're going to organize our place of work. We're going to dismount, set up a site inspection. We're going to secure the road. We got a lot of different things going on here. Our officer's going to be doing the site inspection. So if we go to traffic accident, we got to provide fire protection. And let's secure the vehicle. So you guys can see traffic is already stopping, it looks like, but we got cones down. Our guys put down cones that way. They didn't actually put any cones down this way. I'm not sure what the secure direction of travel thing is that I clicked on. So let's see here. Not sure what the removal of operating materials is. He's prying that open and everything. Pretty sure I could have pushed that from out here. Yeah, I could have. So everybody's kind of waiting on me right now. I haven't actually done a car accident like this before, so this is pretty cool. I wish I had a better idea of what I needed to do to get this clear. The driver seems to be okay. But the, I don't know, the car needs to be dealt with. It sounds like it's like leaking fluids or something. That was weird. Let's secure the other lane too while we're at it here. Let's do traffic accidents, equipment storage, and let's do storage here. So with the equipment storage, they're basically going to go out and they're going to go and lay down this mat here, which is kind of cool, and then they'll actually run back and everybody's going to go and get a whole bunch of equipment and stuff and get that taken care of. Oh, here. I guess that's for you. Oh, interesting. I don't know why somebody set it there in the middle of the road and then like they picked it up and moved it afterwards. Wait for further instructions. Nobody's got further instructions. So we got patient cover, we got a Halligan tool, we got all this stuff here. We got the rescue arm. Not sure what the side cutters are going to be used for in this instance, but let's go up to the car with them and see if there's anything we can do. There's no way inside the vehicle. Doesn't look like there's much we can do there. We need to get the liquids coming out, though. That was one of the things they mentioned, so we need to look for a powder or something. I'm not sure what they have as far as this goes to get out on the road. Ah, binding agent. Perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for. So, not quite like Firefighters 2014. It's something you used a lot in Firefighters 2014. That was the binding agent, but you actually had to like pour it on. This is a little bit more automated. I actually kind of like the, I mean, this is a lot faster in the pouring it on, which is nice, but I did kind of like it because it's a little bit more involved. That's still okay. So then what we need to presumably do is sweep that up. So let's go ahead and put this back on here. Now, I don't know if there is, oh, right there, perfect, a broom. That's exactly why I didn't know what there was, or if there was one. So basically just get that, cover up the fuel. We'll make sure that the fuel all absorbs in there and then get rid of that all. I don't think there's, I don't know what else to do. I mean, we might need to, like, break into the car, potentially. I'm not sure if we can just go and open the door or not. So we'll check the door, see, I guess, if we can open it. Then we might need to use the cutters on it, but looks like it should open. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to close it again. I wanted to see if I could get inside to ensure the vehicle's shut off and all that stuff. I guess we get to use one of these here. Actually, I haven't used the cutters at all yet, so this is kind of neat. Very janky as far as the wire goes. No? Can't just use the sprayers on it? Can I use a cutter on it? Like, I'm not sure what to do at this point, because, like, the car's, you know, it's not leaking fuel If there's a fire hazard, we got guys ready to go on scene, or a guy ready to go with an extinguisher if need be. I mean, that's fine. Not sure what to do. Let's see what we have here. This is basically like all roadside emergency stuff for the most part, it looks like. That's firefighting equipment. That's more firefighting equipment. I don't think there's anything over here on the other side, really. I mean, we got some other tools, but I don't think there's anything that's necessarily what we're looking for with regards to our current issues here. Let's go through, cycle through everybody again now with that bound. Maybe we have some like updated mission suggestions. Yeah, I don't know. There's no person to free. What about under technical assistance, road cleaning? So that's already done. There's no. It says no orders. I'm assuming no orders just means that there's nothing that needs to be done with respects to that. There's obviously no trees to saw. It says no orders. So I'm assuming that's the case there. So I don't know if this is just done. Could be done. I wish there needs to be better indicators as to like what they're looking for on these calls, because you know there's potentially things that still need to be done. Obviously, like this scene's secure and everything, but realistically you'd have like a tow truck here, but the vehicle doesn't seem to be leaking any more fuel. Like it's been it's been chalked, it's not going anywhere. It's powder's been put down to bind with the oil or gas that was leaking out of there. The vehicle, as far as I can tell, is shut off, and like even if it's not, I don't know how to shut it off. Like we're not gonna want to go in here and start like chopping doors off if we can avoid it, so I don't think that's the case. Let's grab the Halligan, I guess, real quick, and I want to run over here and see if there's any further interactions. We can break the windows open on the sides, which we don't want to do. Like I said, not really necessary. Sometimes there's like hidden engine compartments and stuff like that, so maybe that's what we'll do is we'll grab the tick here real quick and we'll see if there's anything on the tick. See if there's any like pockets of heat or anything. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah. So no pockets of heat. Car is nice and cold. This tick is actually really awesome. I really like this tool. I'm really looking forward to Emerge NYC getting it. I believe, I can't remember if I got it already. I haven't played too much Into the Flames in a little bit here because I've been so busy, but I think Into the Flames may be getting a tick as well, if it hasn't gotten it already. So, I mean, it looks basically like it's done to me, so I feel like we're all set to go. The victim is off wherever. They were sent to the ambulance that's not actually here on the scene. The sign's knocked over. I don't think the fire department's going to do anything with that. They're out of the road is the big thing, so like a road crew or whoever would come along and pick it up. And then we need a, like a tow truck or something here to come and tow this car off. But again, we're the fire department, we're not a tow truck, and there's no way to call a tow truck as far as I'm aware, at least. So I think we're pretty much good to go. So what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and have everybody pack up. Gonna grab everything here. And we'll start putting stuff back up on the engine here. So go get the traffic cones here. And put those away, maybe. Maybe possibly. There we go. Alright, and we'll start closing up the engine here. And I unfolded this, so this needs to get closed back up here. Okay, so that's all set to go. And depart. So yeah, it looks like we're good to go here. I'm guessing we got it pretty quick there. And I just, you know, I didn't know what I was doing there. It would, like I said, some sort of indicator that the mission's completed would be nice, but it does make sense, because like if you're on an actual call, there's nothing that just says, that pops up and says, you're done with the fire, good job. You know, the fire's all out. Use back seat. Drive to the fire station. So they're gonna come back. So then, like, if we wanted to, obviously the officer there would probably be the one to write up the report, but like our chief's here, so I'm presuming if I go in here now. I don't know. There's 2 calls and these are different. So, oh. No, these are the same ones that were already completed that I was messing around with and didn't know what I was doing. Yeah, so maybe once they get back and they're actually back in the station, then we can go in there and file a report on that, I guess. So, yeah, anyways, guys, that is the first episode of Emergency Call 112, number 2, or at least the first proper episode with a call and everything. I don't know exactly what this episode's going to look like because of that crash and stuff. There's definitely going to be some cuts, so maybe a little bit more choppy than usual, but who knows. Anyway, guys, take it easy, and we'll see you all in the next one.